Happy International Women's Day to all members of our college community. This year, the United Nations theme for International Women's Day is Count Her In, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. Today, we'd like to take a moment to celebrate all the women within our community that have invested in making progress.
Many have dedicated their lives to creating opportunities for the next generation.
Many have been upstanders in difficult situations.
Many have shown great strength, resilience and courage.
Many have made great sacrifices to support their families.
Many have invested in hours of study and hard work to pursue their dreams, irrespective of the challenges.
Many are our greatest supporters. They care for us and are always there for us.
Some members of our community would like to tell you a little about the special women that they know.
Hi everyone. I've been asked to speak about women who inspire me, and I can think of two that are very prominent in my life. Of course, my mum is one of the women that inspires me, and it should always be your mum, gentlemen. It should always be your mum. Mum inspires me. She left her family at the age of 16 to come out to Australia from Italy to live with her brother and sister-in-law. So, pretty big deal, and made a life here, found work, taught herself English. She speaks English as well as I do nowadays. So she's someone who has great fortitude, and I'm always admiring of her. From a professional sense, one woman that I worked with in the embassy in Hanoi in Vietnam was a lady called Sue Boyd, and the reason I admire her is she sacrificed much right throughout her career. She chose not to have a family to focus on her career, which ultimately she felt regretful for. However, she made up for that in so many other ways. She was a woman who was brutally honest, very, very intelligent, but as working for her, if she thought you had done something really well, she would tell you had done it really well. At the same time, if she needed to give you feedback, she would give you that feedback in the most positive way. But she was a great role model for me, and I admired her a lot. She became the ambassador in many, many countries, really a very strong female role model.
Hi everyone. Just wanted to talk about actually two women that have really inspired me. One of them is well known to many people, Mother Teresa. She was an Albanian-born woman who was a nun who did some amazing work in India and Pakistan and actually around the world, ministering to people with AIDS at a time when we didn't know much about AIDS and we were all scared of it. Ministering to lepers and people who were just, considered on the outcasts of society. She won a Nobel Peace Prize back in the 1970s, I think, and was an amazing woman. And the second one, a little different, a young girl called Malala. She was a 15-year-old Pakistani woman, or girl really, who was assassinated and survived an assassination attempt because she was an activist for education for women around the world. She survived. She was shot in the head by some Taliban man because she was outspoken, and she survived that and continued to advocate for the rights for all women and girls around the world to get an education.
As women in leadership, we are inspired by the female leaders at our college and our female colleagues who we work with every single day.
We are also inspired by the mums and the female guardians of our boys, because every day that we interact with our students, we see the hard work that's been put into helping shape them into being the best people that they can be.
My sister. My older sister, she's just amazing. She's resilient. She's full of empathy, but she's a farmer. She works on a farm. Wow. And so I watch her struggle with things that are out of her control, like obviously nature, and she still bounces back. She's always supportive of everyone else. Yeah, so I sort of admire and try to be like that.
I'm inspired by my mum, because I think she's a very good role model for me and has done a lot to support me throughout my life.
The woman that inspires me the most is my mum, because it's pretty incredible how much she sacrifices so that I can live my best life.
I'm inspired by my mum because of her charisma and her love and personality. I'm inspired by my sister because she's someone I can always talk to and go for advice.
And we look forward to celebrating International Men's Day on 19th of November.
I think it's important that we celebrate International Women's Day at Marsden, especially as an all-boys school, as we do have female teachers and staff who assist us every day. The dedication is unwavering, especially in an all-boys environment. It can be difficult, but they always persevere and show the hard work they give up for us.
In my daily life, there's many women which support me and I appreciate very much.
Happy International Women's Day to all the women that are part of the Marsden community.
Which females inspire you and why?
So the females that inspire me are women that are in my life or have been in my life, so not celebrities and things like that, but people like from my family and my friends. So starting with my grandmother, when she was alive, she was a woman who brought up 3 children and 3 daughters, and very strong-minded daughters. And so that included my mother, who then worked really hard at school and got a really good education and had a really great career, and that inspired me to want to have a great career as well. But she was also a fantastic mother to 3 children, and that included my sister, who's also has a great career in healthcare and is a great mother to her children. And then my friends that also are able to do everything. They're able to have careers, they're able to be great mothers and travel and just be a great inspiration to me. So what does International Women's Day mean to you?
To me, International Women's Day shows the equality between men and women, and it's a day of appreciation for the women in our lives who've cared for us our whole lives and given us the opportunity for a great education.
And what female inspires you and why?
Well, maybe a bit biased because I'm a runner, but Cathy Freeman, because she was an amazing runner. She won a couple of gold medals and she really inspires Indigenous women and shows that they can do anything.
To all the women of the Marsden community, we'd like to wish you a very happy International Women's Day.